If you're running a print-on-demand store and you're still uploading products one at a time and writing every caption from scratch, you're spending way too much time on busy work than actually growing. Let me show you what I do instead. So in this video, I'm just gonna walk you through kind of the whole process that you've been going through inside of the course. In order to do that, I'm gonna open up all the tabs that need to be open to automate the scenario for print on demand. The first thing I'm gonna have open is Canva. I'm also going to open Printify. I have Make opened up over here. And by this point, you've imported the scenario. So I'll talk about it a little bit in a second, but I just want to give you a quick walkthrough. I'm going to go to Creative Fabrica, but I like them because they've got a lot of cool designs already. And I pay for this. I pay for this membership all the time, so I just wanted to have it, or we could just use it for today. But let's see what cute Valentine's things they have. Let's just see. So this is licensed artwork that you could just grab and use. You have to pay your subscription to them, but let's just pick something easy peasy. So we'll go here. What is this? Valentine's Day hearts. Okay, let's pretend we're going to do this. And then inside of Printify, let me log in first and then jump back over. But I think we'll just pick mugs because that's the easy one. And you've been working on the mugs this whole time. So the first thing we have to go do is get those measurements for the mugs. And I'm just going to do the standard one here. Okay. And then remember, we need to get this print area for Canva. So I'm going to go inside of Canva and I'm going to click on custom size. And I already have it preset here, but this is where those numbers would go. So 2475, I'm just going to confirm, by 1155, it's this one. Okay. So I'm going to open this up. I have to go back to Canva to do one more thing before I start designing. I'm going to go into projects and start a new folder. And you've already done this if you're following the steps inside the course. So for this folder, I'm going to call it Valentine's Day mugs. Okay. We should probably work on Easter stuff at this point, but I'm just going to open the folder. Okay. That's going to be fine. Now let's go back to the design. And okay, this is the canvas that we're going to put the design in. I'm going to go back here and download these guys. So I'm going to download all of these designs. Obviously, if you're a creative person and you're making your own artwork, you don't need to do this step. Okay, so I'm going to drop these all in here. Okay. I should have put them in a folder, but let's see how it goes. Uploads. Well, let's just make a new folder. Okay. Valentine's Day mugs. Oh, this is the same folder. Okay, let's just go over here. And I'm going to drop in some images. I just discovered a new way to do it, but let's just do it with the flow that we already have. Okay, so go back to our mug. I'm going to go to folders, or maybe under projects, and Valentine's Day mugs. Okay, we can start dropping some of these in here. These are cute. I'm just going to duplicate it. Okay, and then I'm going to call this one Flower Hearts. Okay, remember that the title of your design, that's going to be a part of your title inside of the automation. So I'm just going to do that there. And then once this design is done, you just put it in the folder. So you're going to say move, and I'm going to move it to the Valentine's Day mugs, and it'll be moved in there as a design. So that's important to remember. Okay. And we could go back to that folder. And if we went to designs here, that's another way to do it. There, you can see it's right there. Okay. Okay. And then we can add a new design, create a new one. Now we're already in the folder, so I don't have to do any extra steps, but I'm just kind of trying to move fast so that you could see what we're doing here. Okay, where's another one? These are cute. Okay. Obviously, I'm just moving quickly. I don't know if this is exactly what I would do for print on demand, but I just want to show you. Flower bouquet mug. I'm just going to say flower, Valentine's Day flower bouquet. Okay, there's another one. And these auto-save, which is super nice. So, okay, let's go back. And then you can check too. So if I go to move and I put it in that folder, it's going to tell me it's already in here. Okay, so I'm going to say create a new, I don't want to create a new folder. Okay, close this one. And there's both of them. This one should have the name. I didn't update it. Yeah. Okay. Oop. I don't want to do that. Okay. And then add a new one, a new design, create a new one. I'm just going to make, how many should we make? Let's make 10. And if you're watching this on the, what's it called? On the course video guide, I'm just going to speed this part up so you don't have to see it. Okay. This Canva part, I feel like, I don't know, there's so many tutorials. You don't need me to do any teaching here. Okay, and this is Valentine's Day bow bouquet. Okay. Again, I'm going to just check to make sure it's in the right folder. Valentine's Day mugs. It is. Okay. So close this one. Yeah, so they should start lining up. So inside of this folder, each of these designs are going to be their own individual products. Okay. I'm going to add one more. Here we go. I'm using the mug shape. And I'm going to add, where's the flowers? No, these are cute. I actually like these like down here like that. Boop. Okay. Valentine's Day tulips. Okay. Make sure it's in the folder. Move. Boom. It's in the right folder. Okay. Let's just call it there. How many do I have? 4, 5. I'm going to guess 5. I don't need I want the designs. Okay. So these are the finished designs. Flower heart, Valentine's Day. Let's rename this one. Valentine's Day flower heart. Okay. Let's go inside of Make now. Okay. That was the first phase, designing. We made the design. We put it in the folder. Now we're heading over to Make, and I'm going to open up my scenario. You probably have it as a template form, but I'm going to pull mine up in scenario form. Okay, after we installed this using the template, now all we have to do, and this is the same process you're going to do every single time you do a new batch. So I'll show you how we do a new batch in a second. But in the first module, I'm already connected to my Canva. So now all I have to do is find the folder, and we called it Valentine's Day mug. So there it is. And then I have to match it up in here too, Valentine's Day mugs. Okay, save. Inside of Printify, this page, I don't have to do anything. This module, in this one I do because I want to make sure that it's a mug. And I don't think that's the right one. We're doing the ceramic mug 11 and 15 ounce. So let's go back and change that. And Canva has a bajillion, not Canva, Printify has so many products. So I always use the search bar here. So mug, ceramic, there it is. Ceramic mug, 11 ounce, 15 ounces. And then I'm going to select the print provider. Let's just do Swift PoD, save. I don't need to do anything in this module. This one I just need to match up. Make sure it's your shop. Here, where it says design title, that's the same title that we have here. This is going to be the same title. So if you want to add anything to it, like if this is for Etsy or I don't know, this TikTok shop, usually like you want to give more description. If this is just going to your Shopify store and you're happy with just that title, you could leave it there, but you could just add something like gift for mom or gift for her or whatever. Under the description, remember in the previous lessons, we came up with a universal description for this product. So this is where you would paste it in. I'm just going to go over to Claude and do it really quick with Claude. And this will just be a quick reminder of how we did this. I already uploaded the automation kit prompt. So I already have a project called automation kit. The instructions should be right here. Where are they? I'm just going to upload no, let's do it the right way. I'm going to go back to my lesson. And this is, let me find, install the Claude project prompt. And then I'm just going to download the prompt here. So with this prompt, it essentially turns your whole Claude into a print-on-demand assistant. So I'm just going to copy everything here, head back to Claude and paste it into the instructions. I don't know why it wasn't pasted in there. I probably used this for, what's it called? I used it for something different. Okay, so I'm saying I'm making some mugs on Printify. I'm going to give it the link because I needed to come up with the description. Here's this. These are Valentine's Day mugs. I'll be posting these to Etsy and my Shopify store. Can you write the universal description for these? We could just give it a screenshot too. Like, I'm waiting for this one to load, but it's taking a minute. Oh, there it is. So I can go like this. I'm just going to give it a quick screenshot of what the mugs look like. And then pop out. And okay, I've said this a million times in every single video of each lesson for this course, but I made this for people who get interrupted a lot. So like, say for example, I added this, I left, and then I came back like, what am I even working on? That's why I love using Claude as the assistant here, because it'll just tell me like, oh, we were just working on these things, or we were just da 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 da. I built it to be like, yeah, my little assistant. So here's the product names. It's saying add this suffix, ceramic mug. I don't really want to do that, but here's the universal description. So I'm going to grab all of these, or this description, and take it over to my scenario here inside of Make. Okay, we have to make sure that these match. Remember, we changed it to a different mug, so I need to type in ceramic. There it is. And we used Swift PoD, I think. We just got to make sure that it's all the same. Okay, for the variant ID, don't change this because it's already gathering that information from the previous module, but you do want to change the price here. So due to inflation, let's just pretend that this is going to be $17. You don't need a decimal point here, so $17 is the same as $1,700. So you could change it like that. And then there's nothing else I want to change. I'm going to click Save. And this is all going to go to my Google Sheet tracker. I want to show you really quick. Right here, let me refresh this actually. The images that it's collecting them in order as they come out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If there's a mock-up that you prefer, like mock-up number 4, that you want it to be at the top, you should move that one to the top. The order that they're coming in here is the same order that Claude is going to turn them into carousels using our app, Greenwood Social. So just a little heads up. I think that that'll probably be like more of an advanced thing that we talk about further down the line. But let me switch over to pull up that Google Sheet really quick. And we called it PoD product tracker. That's the one I'm using. Okay, so as they get completed, the products, they're going to end up on this sheet. So it'll be the product name, the description, and the image URLs. You can see here there's multiple of these. And let me go. I just want to show them to you. How come I can't see them? Let's go like that. Oh my God. Oh, they're over here. I put them in the wrong spot. If I copy this image and I go over here, it's going to be a mock-up image of a different mug that we did earlier. See? So if that's the one that you want to go to social media first, like we should organize it so that one shows up first. But let's go back to Make. Okay, I'm just going to double check my sheet. Products, yes. Okay, and then for date created, I just want to add the timestamp just so that I know when it was created. Okay, so just to recap, we updated the folder in both of the Canva modules. We made sure that all the Printify modules have the same product that match. And then now we're just going to click Run Once. So this should make all 4 of these Valentine's Day mugs and put them in our Printify shop for us. So, okay, there's one. Should we wait till they're all done? I'm going to go take a look at the Google Sheet. So you could see them coming in on autopilot. Here we go. So Valentine's Day flower hearts, gift for her, brighten someone's morning. So these are going to be standard, but here's the URLs. And we can take a look at these really quick. Let's see. I'm going to do the left one. I'm going to copy and go over here, paste it. Let's see. And some of the Printify, yeah. Oh, look at that. Cute. Okay. So if I go into my Printify, and you have to make sure you're in the right shop. Mine's expired, but I'm just working on these products. If I go to my products, I should be able to see them right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that was 4 products that we just did. Look at this tulip one, is so cute. My God. So cute. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's it. We did 4 products. How long have I been on? 15 minutes. So 4 products in 15 minutes. Okay, now if we wanted to repeat this, let's just repeat it one more time. Okay, so let's say we're done with Valentine's Day mugs. Let's go back to projects. Now I'm going to work on, I don't know, something else. Let's do Easter mugs. Okay, continue. And I'm going to open that folder. And then remember, I could just click add a design or create a design. Sorry. And then the custom size, we already have the size of the mug. So I'm going to pull that up. And then let's go back to Creative Fabrica to find Easter stuff. Easter. Okay, I think these are cute. I'm going to download these guys. Should we do something different? Let's do not a mug. Let's put it on a t-shirt. Okay, so let's go to a kid's t-shirt because it's like an Easter one. I like this one. I need to get the dimensions. So 2100 by 2395. We're not going to make a mug. I'm just going to change it from here. Oh, I already forgot them. What was it? 2100 by, what was this one? 2395. Okay, and then we just hit resize this design. I'm just gonna like this. I have it open on my desktop. I don't know if you could see it, but I'm gonna drop it in there. Okay, so these are all images. I'm curious to see, yeah, I haven't made shirts with these yet. Okay, so now let's go back over here. I've got those loading up in that project, so I just have to find this one. Let's rename it Easter Toddler Shirts. Okay, and let's open it up. Where did it go? Projects. It's cute. Let's add these little chickadees. Okay. Little chicks. Okay. And then I'm going to make sure that it's in that folder. Easter toddler shirts. It's already in there. Awesome. Okay. And then, I don't know. I'm just going to go like this because I feel like this is faster. We're going to replace this one with bunny. Cute. Oh, look, I can change the color of the bunny too. Okay, good bunny. Okay, make sure it's in the right folder. Oh, it's not, so we're gonna get to move it. Okay, so we're moving it into the new folder. Okay, I'm gonna make a copy of this. We're gonna just repeat this for a couple of times. I'll make 5 of these cutie ones. Projects, Easter. Okay, oh my gosh, okay. So this is flower water bucket. Oh my gosh, I'm not very creative at all. I'm gonna move this into the folder, Easter shirts. Okay, and then let's make just one more. Make another copy. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 that we're making, 4 products. And I'm going to projects, Easter, little lamb. Okay, little lamb. Okay, and make sure it's in the folder. Move it to the folder. Okay, so now I'm going to go back to my automation. And remember, we just have to switch these guys out. So the folder is now Easter toddler shirts. This folder, same deal, Easter toddler shirt, save. And then not this one, but the get all variants one. That's the one where we're going to look for the toddler shirt. So I'm going to go back one and I'm looking for this specific product. So I'm just going to copy it. Head back over, use the search, drop it in there, toddler sleeve, okay. And then let's do Printify choice, okay. Switch over here and I'm gonna say the same thing, cute for Easter. I'll come change the description in a minute. I just wanna get all of these guys settled. And I think we did Printify choice. I'm gonna save for now because I have to head back to Claude and say, okay, now I'm making Easter themed toddler shirts and I'm gonna give it this URL, copy, and I'm gonna screenshot my designs. So if we go to, this is my Canva folder, I just wanna show it the designs. Let's refresh. There should be 4 in here. Type, designs, there they are. I want this one to show up. Refresh. My God, it's not gonna do it, but let's give it this one because it's already enough. We'll go back here and give that to this guy. And you know, because it's Claude, you can say something like, do some keyword research for me. Or if you have some of those keyword research tools, you can drop in a CSV in here too and say, these are the keywords that I found for this specific theme or niche or whatever. And then it could work on that too. Oh, so it's saying that we should do toddler Easter tea. Copy this. I'm going to go back here, open this guy up. Cute for Easter. We're going to say toddler Easter tea. shirt. And then this is the description. Make their Easter extra special with this adorable toddler tee. Okay, cute. Go back over here and drop it in this description. And then remember, again, you can change the price. I think 17 is fine. Okay, save. So now we're going to run this once, and it should make those 4 t-shirts, and we'll go see them in a second. While that's going, let me show you what's inside of the course. This is for everybody watching on TikTok. This video that I'm making right now is going to be inside the course, but I walk you through every single step, like the setup, what accounts you need to have set up. You don't actually have to build this. Like, I give you a template, and then all you have to do is select your account, like I just showed you right now. So you don't have to build anything from scratch. Literally, the hardest part is the designing part. And I took a shortcut on that too, because I am a terrible designer. So here's the, I don't mention this, but I should mention it in there. After this sheet is done, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with this sheet. This is where a lot of print on demand automations kind of stop, right? Like, they show you how to get all of the stuff onto Printify, and then from Printify you can edit and then publish it. Obviously, like, I could select all of these and publish them. Look, they're already done. Cute. My goodness. Oh my God, that's actually really cute. I'm going to send one to my nephew. Okay. Most of them show you how to get to here, and then you would publish this, right? Let's open it up, because you could still edit it. It's not in your Shopify store yet or anything like that. So you could still edit a bunch of stuff in here. You can add keywords, you can add tags, all of that. But the next step is what I want to show you. So now I have all of these guys, all of these products and descriptions. I'm going to export this as a CSV doc. Okay. And then I'm going to go back over here and say, awesome. Here is my CSV file with my products and images. Can you generate an Instagram carousel post for each product and set it up as a bulk session inside of Greenwood Social? Okay, and then I'm going to give it the CSV file. Just drop it in there. Greenwood Social is the app that I built with my husband. My partner and I built it. And it's because of this, because you can automate so much. Like, look, one automation got us through 8 products in under 30 minutes. And that's just me kind of rushing through it, right? Like, imagine, and it's just a matter of how many products you want to put in a folder. So like, say you had 10 products in a folder, boom, that's done. But the part that we kept running into was like, okay, we can make all of these products, but how are we going to advertise them? Like, how are we going to show up consistently? How are we going to post on every single platform? So we built this. Let me get to it. It's right here. It's called Greenwood Social. Imagine Hootsuite or Buffer or Later, any of those like social media management tools, but ours is directly connected to Claude. So in an earlier step, actually it's in module 1, you set up your connection with Claude between our app and Claude so that you can market your products right away. So here it's already connected to my Claude. I'm going to say, don't worry about which account. I'll assign one later. Put it in the Angelica PG's organization. Okay. And I noticed, oh, skip that one. And I want to post, look, it's asking me like, how frequently do I want to post? 2 posts per day. That sounds great. Okay. In here, as part of our course, you get 30 days free trial inside of Greenwood Social. Another thing that makes us really different than our competitors is that we have, what is it called? A la carte pricing. I don't know why I couldn't think of the word. A la carte pricing, meaning that you only pay for the accounts that you hook up, right? So you can hook up, like if we go to connected accounts, look, I have all of these. Obviously, I'm not paying because it's my app, but you only pay per account that you have hooked up. So if you only hook up a TikTok account, that's $5 a month. So say you are trying to promote your print-on-demand stuff onto TikTok or onto Instagram, $5 a month per account, that's $10 a month to market all of your stuff. And we don't have a limit on how frequently you can post. So if you're like, I made 100 posts and I want to post every 3 hours, like, cool, do it. That you could do that. My favorite part is this, is that I have it connected directly to my Claude. And so I don't have to like teach a new Claude anything. I don't have to like give it all this context. It's all already built in to the Claude that I already talked to. You could also use ChatGPT. I keep forgetting to mention them. Okay, all posts are created and sitting in a bulk session. And now it's telling me how to find the bulk session. So I just have to go over to my account, create bulk session, or this tab. And you can see it was this one because we just worked on it. So it took a minute to make all of those. If I open this session, you'll see here's the content. So here's the caption. And then here's the carousel of images. And obviously I want this one in the front. So like this one. I probably don't want these ones because you can't even see what it is. So I'm going to save changes there. So you could do stuff like that in here. These are also already scheduled for me. Do you see this? It's already scheduled 2 per day, one at 1 a.m. and 9 a.m. That's kind of a weird time to schedule them, but I didn't specify. So let's update that. So I want 2 per day, or let's say, 2 per day. Oh, actually, okay. So I need them, if I want them between hours, every 4 hours, between 9 and 5. So now I'm looking at 1 p.m., 1:15 p.m. today, 9 a.m. tomorrow, 1 p.m. tomorrow, 9 a.m. tomorrow, or the 15th, Okay, yeah, that looks good. If these are going to TikTok, they're going to need titles. So I'm just going to grab this URL because it already is working on the session. And I'm going to update it and say, these posts need a title in the title field. Here is the bulk session ID. Can you update them, please? Oh my God, because the robots. Okay, drop it in there. Send it. And okay. We built in permissions every step of the way. So obviously I have to allow it to go do this before it does it. I want to make sure that you know that you're in control every step of the way. So you're in control here, like how many products are made, how many images are taken into consideration. You're in control here, like all the things that Claude is doing. You're going to have a chance to look at it before it goes to the bulk session, before it gets published. So like here, I asked it to update it with a title. I'll show you in a quick second. Here's some more bulk updating or more bulk editing that you could do while you're inside of the bulk session. So you can, I showed you how to do the cadence, but you could also select the account. So say I wanted these to go to Instagram, TikTok, and like my Pinterest account. So like say this was a PoD related Pinterest account. I could send it there. And then I'm going to say apply selected. And now it's going to show me like, look, this is empty. You need a title here. If I was sending these to Pinterest, I can actually add a link. So I'm going to go back and say, this is the link to my store. I'm just going to give it a dummy link because I'm not publishing these to my store yet, but I can give it a link like that. And then every post on Pinterest will have the link. Every post on Pinterest and TikTok will have a title. Every post will have an Instagram caption, and obviously a TikTok and Pinterest too. In these spots here, we're also taking into account character limit. So we're not going to let you go over the character limit for, say, Twitter or Pinterest or whatever, the ones that have the really short limits. Okay, all 8 titles are updated. So now we just have to go back here and refresh. I'm going to click save before I leave here and then refresh, reload. And we should see titles. Yeah, there it is. Valentine's Day Flower Heart Ceramic Mug. There's the mugs. And then I'll send these to my Instagram so you could see them. My poor Instagram is like a hot mess. Like it's never, it never looks good because I'm always sending just random stuff. Sorry. Okay. I don't want these weird ones. I'm just going to save that. Okay, this one, same deal. I'm going to move these guys up. And say you had like made mock-ups yourself, or you have a video, you could just drag it and drop it here. Like say this is for a batch for later. I'm going to bring in my video or whatever. Here's that. Like I don't need this image of the back because there's nothing on it. So I'm going to edit that, save these changes, Okay, let's say I love them. I'm going to select them all. Let's actually just publish them all right now because let's just publish one because I don't want to flood my Instagram account. Okay. So I'm just going to select this one, scroll to the bottom and schedule this post. So this should go out. Oh, it's going out tomorrow. Let's make it go out right now. Today at 1 p.m. Since it's already past 1 p.m., it'll just send it right now. So schedule this post. And I only want to schedule the one. Yes. And then let's head over. Okay. I'm going to pause the video because I think that's the whole thing. I showed you how to make the designs, put them in the folder. I showed you how to change each of these modules. I showed you how to take out or export the CSV file. I showed you how to give it to Claude to do that. That's it for this one. Here's what you get inside the kit. A full video course, 6 modules, 21 lessons, each one under 3 minutes. I built it specifically for people who get interrupted a lot. A make.com automation template. You just import it, connect your accounts, click it, and run. You don't have to build anything from scratch, I promise. A Claude AI project prompt. You paste it in, and every conversation becomes a guided workspace. Claude becomes your print-on-demand assistant and walks you through each phase of the checklist. A product tracker that is auto-filled by the automation, and it's what Claude uses to write your social media posts. You also get a 30-day free trial of Greenwood Social, the scheduler that connects directly to Claude AI and all of your social media platforms to automate your marketing. Click the link below to get instant access right now. Hi, if you've made it this far, I'm Angelica, the founder of Greenwood Social, the social media scheduler with native Claude AI integration that handles all the marketing for you. My husband and I built this together because we believe every small business owner, especially the ones doing this from their kitchen table, should be able to market their products without becoming a full-time second job or spending tons of money on advertisement. This kit is the exact system that I use, and if you get stuck at any step, email me. I read every single email and reply to them myself. Stop uploading products manually. Stop letting great designs sit inside of your Canva because you don't have time to do everything. Let's just automate it together. I promise it's going to change your life. Click the link below, and I can't wait to see what you create.